What's up, guys? It's another lovely day. It's nice outside today. Here it's like 70 degrees. So, got up, got their school done, and now I'm on here. I did the dishes today, so clean my mess from last night. What? So yes, it got up to, it's gonna be 70 today and 70 tomorrow. So you know how white people do. As soon as it gets just a little tad bit warm, they cheeks is out. I'm talking when it's like 40 degrees, maybe 50, something like that. So I know they out there on their walks today and got their cheeks out because it'd be cold. It's like in the 40s. What you doing with your cheeks out? It's when we go through the winter, because our winter is normally in like, I mean, it gets cold in December, but November, but we normally get like storms in February. Them is when we normally get our snowstorms. Yeah. But you know, it can happen anywhere between October and March because I remember when Buddy's birthday is October 26th, and we had a party in the back. We had like bounces and stuff. And his birthday was on the 26th, and we're out there freezing. October 26th, it was freezing. It was like 2 or 3 years ago. 2 years ago. And yeah, 2 years ago. And we had an ice storm come through that night. Like his party was on the 26th. The ice storm was here at midnight and flattened trees. The trees, you know, when we get ice storms like that, the trees, you bring them to the curb, and it took them months to pick up the trees from all the curbs. Them trees was there for months. I mean, I remember like way into the fall they was there. So it took them a long time to pick up them trees. I need to move this out my way. So I'm gonna make a Caesar salad. Got my romaine lettuce because iceberg lettuce is not what you should be doing. Romaine spring mix. That's where you're supposed to be doing. I already have my add a little bit of more olive oil to this. I already have my dressing right here made. I just make it, set it on the counter until it's done, until it's gone, and then I make some more. So this is Caesar salad dressing, olive oil, Dijon mustard, Worcestershire sauce, pepper, lime, olive oil. I think that's about it. Put a little cayenne pepper in here. And oh, garlic. Did I say that? Garlic. I use my my, what is that called? This thing. What is this called? Pestle, pastel, whatever. I use this for the garlic. This is basically all I do in this thing as of so far. I just mash my garlic up because it takes a long time to peel garlic. So I just throw the whole thing of garlic in here, or however much I need, and then I pound the garlic with the, what is it? This thing. I dropped it and broke it. So hello. I dropped it and broke it. So anyways, it's in two pieces. But I just throw my garlic in here and what would that be called? I don't know. Mash it up, and then the skin come off. So it makes it easy. So you don't got to sit there and peel the skin first. You throw it in here, mash it up. When you're mashing it up, the skin comes off, and you just pull it out. That's the quicker way for me, because it could take a long time to peel garlic. But you just throw it in here and mash it, and the skin comes off. So, but I don't need none of that right now. I got enough left for this salad. A little bit of lime left in here. Oh, let's try it out. All the way. Oh, got a little drop. Got a little drop. Big man, did I hear that? Big man, for real? You better mute. No, big man, I keep telling you. I'm used to hearing it all day, and then I'm like, not here. Like, don't. When I hear it, it's just like, no big deal. But if I'm on live, I'm not supposed to be hearing that. So anyways, I'm just going to add a little bit of oil. Stir it up a little bit. And this will be my last. And then I'll make some more for my salad. So, get me a little bowl. Wipe this off real quick. Or not. Where is my washcloth? Right here. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot I had them beans. I guess I'll eat that for dinner or later on tonight. Oh dang! Let me use my spray. Where's my calm solution right here? Just a little bit of lime and water. Kills everything. Wipe this off. Big man, that too now. Big Guy and Riley are outside. They got all the animals out there with them. All right. So for me, cut up this. I'll just cut my lettuce down the side and then down right here. Oh, it's so good to be able to go through the day without worrying about eating. Like, that's one less stressor. Should I rinse these off? Let me spray these. Let these sit for a minute. And then I'll rinse them. Big man, did you want this other patty? Oh yeah. Remove the cheese and salt. Remove the cheese. Then I'll just put it to the side for when you're ready. I'm like, Big Man doesn't like cheese. I'm like, what do you think? Like pizza, that's it. It's cheese, pizza. That is it. That is all. Because we don't put no other toppings on it, no other meats. But you know what? A pizza place I do like is Papa Murphy's. The one that you gotta. Well, here we got a Papa Murphy's. The one that you gotta. You take it home with you and bake it. The one we used to get is the Big Murphy, Papa Murphy, Big Murphy stuffed family size. I think it's like $17 a pizza, and it's all fresh. That one had like red peppers, green peppers, but I told him to hold the tomatoes, because it made it too watery. And then it has pepperoni, cheese, sausage, um, mushrooms, onions. It was kind of like a supreme pizza, but it was better. You know, it was like fresh. I like Papa Murphy's. Matter of fact, um, might want to get one of those this week. Papa Murphy's like their pizza. There was one closer to my house, and then I was like, "What? They're closing? They wasn't even open." Yeah, the rent's too high. That's what they said. They said, "Yeah, the rent is too high here." I was like, "Oh, okay." I mean, I understand. I mean, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. So the one that was closer to me, they shut it down. So I still have. Let me rinse our salad off. I'd rather just put it in a bowl and rinse it like that. What are y'all digging for? Bones back there? Y'all may be digging for bones back there. Let me know what you find. See, I don't like my lettuce wet. I need paper towel. I do not like my lettuce wet. It makes the whole salad soggy. So, dry up my little lettuces. Normally, I'll cut off a couple pieces for the rabbits. Yeah, I want to go get them some pieces. Let's see. Let's go see. Oh man, I can't turn this camera around. That's weird. Do, 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 do. This is just a salad for me. It's actually a little bit too much salad for me, but we'll make it happen. Oh my goodness. I've been trying to find like a site or something. Y'all know where, if there's any sites that have Avatar 2 on it? Because I want to see that movie again. I need to see that movie again. We used to have like the movie site, but that was a while ago. Avatar 2 was lit. I liked it very, very much. Get all that extra water, because you know I might not eat all this salad. No spoilers. Good thing you let me know, because I sure was finna say something. Yep. Okay. Now I'm gonna get all my seasonings. All right, Dina, put me some salt, sea salt, plenty of pepper. Plenty of cayenne as well, because always got to have the spice. This keeps your arteries and stuff cleaned out. And then get all these little pieces. Sound like. Then I got my fresh parm, and then I'll grate some of this. Oh Lord, they must be dirty. Oh, no, it's not right there. I know this is not vegan cheese, but like I said, I treat myself. Because I had a little cheese in my stuff last night. So my spicy bean burgers that I made last night. So I'm a shredded Parmesan. I'm sure you can find vegan cheese, but you know, I'm going easy on myself. But I don't drink milk or none of that. Like when I make a smoothie or eat smoothies or something, let's see. How do you make a bussin Caesar? Talking about my salad. I'm making it right now. So then we got the Parmesan on here. Let me put my stuff back. With some croutons. I put some croutons on it. For the crunch. But bread is not on the menu for this is not even bread. I don't even know. This is just how I do it. And then onions, because I got to have the onions. Sign me up. Onion gal. Slice and dice. Oh, this onion is spicy. And then boom. I don't like that outer part. This salad is so bussin'. See, I used to make salads like you know the regular salads, what are they called? Where you have the hard-boiled eggs and you have all that on there. I used to make those, but there's no point in me making those if I don't, because I used to make salad just for the eggs. But now I just like thinking about eating an egg right now kind of makes my stomach sour. I used to like salads, like really do them up. And the eggs was my favorite part. So I would put me a couple eggs on the stove, make me a salad, tomatoes and cucumbers and all that on there. And then I would stop eating those. And then I switched. I mean, there's all kind of salads. I put blueberries in my salads, avocados in my salads. It's combinations of salads that you wouldn't think is good, and they are. So I put all kind of fruits and even cheeses. Well, I don't do too much. Maybe just Parmesan. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of these. I don't know what they called. Pepitas, something like that. I just put a couple of these in there. Not too much. I was like, are these the things that are inside of sunflower seed? So they sure look like it and they smell like it. All kind of salads. It's all kind of different kind of salads that I can make. This one is my quickest one though. All right, now my bowl done filled up. That's a big salad for me. What are y'all doing? Now we're gonna pour on the dressing. Stir it up. What is it, big man? Something about a game. I already know. Because like this is homemade salad dressing. So you know that it splits. You know, sometimes when you buy it in the store, you'll see it. It'll be like the oil at the top and the rest at the bottom. So I like to stir it up real good because it splits all the time. Sometimes I put it in here. I put my dressing in here and shake it up real good because I need all my little seasonings. Like the garlic and the pepper and all that is at the bottom. Where's my top? There it is. And that, my friends, is my caesar salad. I love the purple onions because they hit, like when you're chewing them, your nose is like burning. Like the inside of your nose is on fire. Your eyes, your tongue, all of that. Garlic pepper with the onion. Ooh, wee. Garlic pepper. Yeah. Yes, and a squirt of a little, well, it's in the dressing, the lime is in the dressing. This bowl is kind of too little. This bowl is kind of too little. My lipstick is going to come off. Something about this formula, this one. The other formulas are fine, but this one doesn't. It just won't stay through a salad like my other ones, my other lipsticks. Another thing, I don't like my salads cold. I like them like room temperature. You know, being able to eat cold stuff and chew on, that's a privilege. That's a privilege. It's worth it every time. It's worth it every time. Oops, I'm not even gonna do that. Wait, I'm gonna finish my salad. So if I don't finish this, I'll just leave it on the counter and come back to it later. And I'll take out the crouton. And add fresh ones. What day we on? I'm on day 22. No meat. Day 22, no meat. Big Eye and Riley. They is sneaking into the name. Yeah, I see you. I see you. You don't want nobody sneaking in your yard. Don't sneak in nobody else. Your toy is in there. Yeah. If your toy is in there, then did you throw it over there? If your toy is over there, then we go to the door. And then we say, oh, my toy is in your yard, and we get it. Here. Look, the bunnies are running around. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Ooh, it's time to sun gaze. Oh, almost, not quite yet. You add crickets for natural protein. You can add crickets. I'm not adding no crickets. I don't need protein. You don't need protein. What? What is it? I don't even taste the cayenne pepper. I put a lot in here. You gotta complete it with a fresh juice. Pineapple, orange. I juiced this yesterday. I'm surprised we got some left. Yeah, buddy. And when I'm done with this, I'm gonna clean the kitchen and cook dinner for the family. Did you get it? Yeah. He went outside along the drain. Oh yeah. Don't. We asked him if he can get Sebastian, and he said yeah. And I was excited. Big ass slapped me in the face. You asked who can I get Sebastian? Sebastian. He said yeah. No, he said okay. You didn't have to do none of that. They could. Oh, can you throw me my ball? Thank you. Bye. Wait, Mom, can I take this? It's frozen. I'm trying to thaw it out. Mm, I don't know. I thought about meatloaf. It's not too many options because, like, in the past, there was plenty of options, but since you stopped, you take out a lot of stuff. So your options are slim for the physical because we don't buy chicken, we don't buy beef, we don't buy um we don't buy chicken, beef, pork. We don't buy um okay, so we just buy ground turkey, lunch meat turkey, Cajun whatever, Cajun turkey, pepper turkey, turkey legs, or salmon. And I guess they're about to pass this law or this thing in Canada where the GMO salmons, like, they want to create everything in a lab so they can get it out quicker to everybody, so they can poison us faster. So, um, apparently, my husband was showing me something where I thought it was Canada. They're working on getting the um, what is it? Salmons, like growed, salmons growed, mass producing the salmons, genetically modifying these salmons. So these are not even, this is something that was genetically modified, something that grows 3 times faster or like full grown in like 3 weeks or something like that. Is it tempting to indulge in some of that goodness? Um, I can't say there's been many temptations because I haven't made like anything that's gonna, like, meatloaf is not gonna, spaghetti is not gonna, um spaghetti and meatloaf, huh? He's mowing the grass again. Turn that down, big man.
I found a red Gyarados.
Turn that down. Thank you.
I found a shiny.
I'm glad you did, because I heard you back there very upset. Remember, you control the game. You don't let that game control you.
Actually, one of my Mega Bloks figures broke. It was an accident.
So, Riley, I would wash my hands if I was you.
I can't believe I found a shiny.
Why don't you get a paper plate or something?
Being shiny with clouds hurting it, it's going to be very, very problem.
Here. Here.
Yes!
The faces you make. Anyway, so yes, the superfish and all the hashtag superfish. I just saw that and said that the GMO fishes and stuff are not. So it's making me. So it's making us like, well, don't even want to buy the fish no more, because not only is it GMO, it's being packaged and it's not even being labeled as GMO. So now you don't even have the option to know that it's GMO, and that's in Canada. So, I'm sure we're not too far behind. Just like America gets a lot of the stuff that other countries, America imports all the other trash from the other countries because America is about themselves, the money, right? So like red 40 and yellow, all these things that are banned in other countries, it's allowed here. The coffee here, the coffee standards in other countries is so much higher than America's. And the they bring the coffee that can't go over there here because the coffee here doesn't have to, the bar isn't as high, and so it comes here. And coffee creates a lot of stuff for people too, headaches. I put a plate up there so you can put it on the plate. A lot of headaches and things, fatigue, like things people didn't even know that's a thing. People be having issues going on with them they don't even know. It could have been that cup of coffee that you stop and get every morning for work. It could have been that Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich that you stop and get every day for lunch. It could have been something you never thought of it, but it's always gonna go back to what you're putting in your body. So remember that. I'm done. Hello. Y'all share the video and follow the Blackwell Experience on YouTube and Facebook. But anyway, so the people are so busy hustling because they got us trapped into this 3D, right? To where everything is about money, where you need money to do every single thing, where they got you paying bills every 30 days. Stuff like, they don't teach you things in school like the kids when they graduate, they don't know about remittance and getting credits to your bills and your utilities and stuff to where you ain't got to pay it. They don't know about credit and utilization and leverage your credit to leveraging credit, I should say. They don't know about none of that. They don't know about intuition. They don't know about hair. They don't know about grounding. They don't know about chakras. They don't know about lucid dreaming. They don't know about 5D. They don't know about none of that. All these, they don't know about nothing by the time they graduate. That's why those caramel frappuccinos smack. Got that from what? From Starbucks? Is that where that's at, or is that McDonald's? I feel like. Wait, hold on. Is that my brother? Hold on. Is that my brother? I don't know. That might be my brother this whole time. I didn't even know. That's why those caramel frappuccinos smack. Is that McDonald's? Is that you, Aubrey? Is that you? I think that's you. Maybe not. Huh?
I will show you M&M's, but I took on the M&M spit.
Gross. That must be Aubrey for sure. Now that I'm thinking about it, it is. I knew that. Okay, wow, Aubrey. Why do you have your name like that? Oh no. It took me that long to figure out that was you. Wow. Anyways, hi, Samaya Samoya. I remember your name. So, so yeah, the what would I call it? Let's just say we're all doomed, and until you just accept it, well, you don't gotta accept it, but you definitely gotta get with it. They don't teach kids how to, leverage your credit to build their own, business. They teach the kids. So we got this 12-step program from kindergarten to 12. Then you graduate your 12-step program. Then, oh, you need to go to college, and then these kids got all this pressure by the time they're 20 for something that they more than likely 9 times a lot of don't even graduate, not even interested, doing it for somebody else. Um, doing it for somebody else. The rate in the United States for like kids, um, like offing themselves is growing and growing and growing, like every year, doubling since like 2010 or 2011. And it's because if you're not having the latest iPhones, and if you're not had the latest this, and the kids be tearing up their parents' house for not giving them their phone or doing this and doing that. These kids, they're slowly but surely giving these kids. Cause I was thinking last night, I was like, okay, so they got this, trans, this, to me it's a bit much when my kid is on Netflix, turn on a movie, and they just as sweet as can be on there. Like that should be, our decision as parents to do. We want this exposed to them. That's not cool. We don't like that. The other night we was watching a movie called Strange on Netflix. I think it was called Strange or something. And yeah, the father was just like too feminine. And I'm like, and then like, my husband instantly gets mad. And I'm just like, dang, like we don't got no like, how they got TVMA, PG-13, PG-12, PG, rated R, extra. They got all these ratings. Guess what they need? They need a rating, something to let us parents know that it's gonna be some some sweet, funny things in these kid movies. You can't turn on Disney anymore and it was like it was. You can't do that. They need to have a rating, just like they got a rating for everything else, to let us parents know that, hey, there is some gay things in here, or, whatever it could be. It could be whatever it can be, trans, gay, whatever. They need to let us know, because because now we gotta have conversations with kids at the 5 years old and stuff, when we shouldn't have to. Like my mom didn't have to. This was not a thing. Like she never had to tell me, well, nothing about that. Nothing about that. Girls were girls, boys were boys, and I mean that's what it is. You know, years ago they started pushing this um tap water and different things in the foods and stuff, the soys and all this, years ago. And I believe what back years ago when they started pushing this and allowing this, because this is just one big experiment. They push these things out and throw this stuff out to see if we're going to catch it and see how far they can get, what they can get away with and how far they can take things. So when they back then decided to put this fluoride in the tap water, uh keep your penile, I call it penile, but that's not how you say it, pineal gland calcified, in years later you don't even know you've been cooking and eating and bathing in this water for 50 years and wonder why you don't know, wonder why you're lacking spiritually. So, um, they need to put some ratings. I don't know what letter it needs to be. But they need to let somebody know, because I feel like they should be able to get on Disney and zoom through a movie without there being like, y'all can do whatever you want, but they should be able to be like, as parents, we think Disney, is PG. We think Nickelodeon is PG. There's certain brands that we associate with kids that's PG. As parents, that's just what it is. Like, we know it's okay for them to be on, Disney all day, whatever. Not, not because now they got other stuff on there. And now I'm having these weird conversations when I shouldn't even have to have these conversations. And anyways, back when they started pushing all this, when they dropped the soy and put in all the things to where people were, um when they first started this experiment about the whole, you know, turning the masculine, feminine agenda, I feel like, um, what's up, Pac? That's funny. So, back then, oh, rated S for sweet. That, yes, 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 rated S for sweet, because, or something like that, because it's just not cool. We should be able to be confident in our decision. Okay, with these certain apps we let them watch, like Disney and stuff, like we watched Disney growing up, and Nintendo, Nickelodeon. So that's weird that we're having weird conversations because they want to put, like, why is y'all slowly leaking this into the kids? Like, you ain't gotta do all that, you know and I keep going off my rail, but like I said, when they decided to turn up this masculine to feminine agenda, back then it started with the water and the food and this and that. But at that time, I believe that they made a decision that in about 20, 30 years, if we keep pumping this stuff to them, we're going to see our benefits, that we're going to see what we want to see. We're going to see the masculine turning feminine, and at that time is when we'll roll out this whole, if you can't address a kid as him or her if they're under the age of 8. And why did they pick the age of 8, or maybe 7? Why did they pick the age of 7? You know why they picked the age of 7? Because from ages birth to 7, the brain is in the theta wave state, which is your subconscious, and that's the programming you get for your whole life from 0 to 7. That's why people be struggling in adult years and don't even know, because it's something that happened when they was little that they don't even remember. And things like hypnosis that people think, oh, I'm not doing that. Things like lucid dreaming and these kind of things, past life regression and all these type things can help you heal your past so you can move forward. But see, people want to, oh, that's, we not, if it's like, I can't see it, I don't believe it, which is why, because everything that's controlled, the physical is manipulated by the spiritual. So heavily, it's just like a kid that's manipulated by their parent. It's like that. It's got that big of an effect. Um, you did watch Nintendo. You remember we used to play Nintendo all the time. What was that? Ratchet and Clank. What was that game? Was that Nintendo? There's a new kids media company that started because of what you're saying. It's called DW Kids, started by the Daily Wire. Oh, okay. Well, they need. I'm not guessing that's mainstream. I'm guessing that ain't mainstream at all. You know why? Because there's no money in that. It's just like, people have to grow, grab their, stand in their boots, grab their, and just be like, just be, they dumped $1 billion into it to get it started. Dang, it took that much money? Wow. Wow. Well, we definitely need we need these ratings. Like when we go into stores, like I mean everything, because these kids, they they're like sponges. So even if they don't say nothing, they thinking about it. If I go to the store and kids are blunt and they speak their mind, and I've been in a situation where one of my kids has said something and like they don't know what's going on, but I know what's going on, but it's kind of awkward, but it's like, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we shouldn't. It's just like it don't just. I feel like if this kind of stuff was going on, it was going on behind closed doors, and it was controlled. Now it's just out of control. Now we have no. Now we got. Now we have to say these things, and then it's almost like this. You know how they got this, this AI agenda with the robots and stuff, and people like this is like a big thing. So it's like just like when a robot, if you say something to a robot, and how like all the robots are hooked to one cloud. So if you say something to one robot, it's in the cloud. So now they're all thinking about it. So it's like with the kids, right? The kid never had that thought until you said it. The kid, the kids never had that feeling until you said it. So that's that until they saw it and said it. That's my whole thing. Like it's not, we're not in this, like, even at schools, you're gonna see all this and hear all this at the school now. Man, it's it's like they found a way to come in and get it in to the kids, because that's where it's at. If you want to make something, then we have to put it on the kids and screw what the parents say, because I think they even said, oh, if your kid wants to transgender, if your kid wants to transition, then something about like they can do that, and like they can, like, you can get in trouble for not letting them do that. That's out of line. Excuse me. I'm surprised I don't see parents suing some of these companies. I mean, we need to. Watch they be like, oh, well, when you download that app and you agree to them terms and conditions, that type of thing, because they sure like to throw it in there. Oh, but it's in the fine print. Who knows? But it's all this, like, they never had that thought till you said something. They never had that until they seen something, and that's what they're doing. They just want to get it to them, give them that thought, and then it's already like, it's almost like when something is dormant, you're like, it's in you and it's programmed, it's there, but until you have something come in and like activate it, then it's not a problem. So like for these kids, we have all this food and stuff the mamas are eating when they're pregnant, and the water and the food and the air and the TV and stuff. So it's like, this is in them, right? Say that a child has something in them, and then like, but it wasn't activated until like they saw something on the TV, we're now we're talking to our parents, or they're talking to their parent about, mommy, I think I'm a girl, or mom, I think I'm a boy. It's like, but it was never a thing until it saw what it saw or whatever. And now I see people like, I'm not having kids. Why would I bring a kid here? Not to mention that how at the massive rate that there's the massive decline in the population from all the other stuff they're doing. It's just foul. And then they're sterilizing people. It's just, it's like headed to a world where it's like it's just headed to a dead end. Basically, it's headed to a dead end. That's what it seemed like to me. Headed to a dead end. Well, I guess I'm gonna get off of here and continue doing what I'm doing. Share the video, follow on Facebook and YouTube.